Hello everybody. Today I have a super cute pattern for a Christmas ornament. This is the 2020 ornament that we're making as part of the Christmas ornament series here on my channel, Lisa Capen Quilts. So I want you to open up the description box. You might have to click on the gray arrow next to the title of the video. Or if you're on a computer, you might see a caption that says "See More" underneath of the title of the video. That opens up the description box where you're going to find this free one-page PDF that's going to help you make this cute ornament. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 different ways to make this ornament. It is a quilted little fabric ornament, just like this. So many possibilities. Today I'm going to be using fabric markers to make this one. And then I'll show you and walk through the steps on how to use fabric paint and glitter. Isn't that cute? Very cute. And then super fast way to do applique. If you're a beginner for applique, you're going to love this. Super easy and fast. So you can make a whole bunch of these for your family and friends this year. You could even use them to hang as a gift tag on your presents. Wouldn't that be cute? But certainly the 3 ways I'm showing you today is not the only ways that you could make this. I want you to get creative. And I would love to see your pictures. So in the description box as well, you're going to find a link to the Creative Crew group. So if you're not already a member, click on that link on Facebook. Come on over and join us. Make sure to answer the 2 security questions when you do so we can join you in. But we would love to see your Christmas ornament pictures. All right, who's ready to get started? We're going to go ahead and start making these 3 ornaments. Because we're working with fabric and we're going to be doing some tracing, I'm going to go ahead and take my fabric that I want to use for my ornaments, and I'm going to use some freezer paper. I'm going to apply the freezer paper to the back side of my fabric with a good hot iron, nice and flat. And this is going to stabilize our fabric so we can do some tracing. Once we have our fabric ready, we're going to come on over. You can use a window if you need to. Today I'm going to be using my light pad. This is going to help me see through the freezer paper and the fabric so that we can trace the 2020 logo. Today I'm going to be using these Marvy fabric markers. There's tons and tons of different fabric markers that you can use out there. And I'm just going to go through and trace the 2020 pattern right here on the pretty side of my fabric. You'll want to make sure you use the heat setting instructions or directions for whatever type of fabric marker you're using. Once we have it traced, we can go ahead and remove the freezer paper off the back side of the fabric. Save your freezer paper. You can keep on reusing that for more and more ornaments. Now we're going to take the pretty side of our traced design and we're going to flip that over with the pretty side down. We're going to line up our pattern right inside the box below, and this is going to be our sewing line. Once you have that centered, I'm going to take a heat erasing pen. This is going to erase, and you won't see this around the outside of our ornament. And on the back side, I'm going to trace our sewing line. It also has little marks for turning our ornament right side out and to add a little hanger. Then I'm going to roughly cut out my design and line that up on some batting and some fabric. Of course, the batting is optional, but I like my ornaments to look like little baby quilts. So I'm just going to roughly cut out some backing fabric and some batting. Then I'm going to lay my batting down, the back fabric pretty side up, and the top of my ornament right on top of all of these layers with the pretty side facing down. Now we can bring this over to the sewing machine. I'm just going to do a straight stitch right on the line that we've traced, making sure to do a back stitch at the beginning and the end. If you want to insert a hanger inside your ornament, now's the time to do that. Just going to line up. Whoops. I'm going to insert the loop on the inside between the backing and the front fabric. I like to do a back stitch right where I've added that hanger just to secure that in the stitches. And then we'll sew all the way down to the second mark. This leaves an opening for our ornament. Once we've sewn all the way around, we're going to go ahead and trim off all the extra fabric, leaving a little bit of allowance on the other side of our sewing line. And then we can flip our ornament right side out. Once you have it turned all the way right side out, you can poke out the little corners, turn the opening inside the ornament. Finger press it all nice and flat, and then we're going to bring this over to the iron and give this a good, nice little press. Then we can bring it back to the sewing machine. I wanted to show you another way to add a hanger. Here I have my ribbon with a little knot tied. And if you don't want to sew your hanger inside your ornament, you can go ahead and add it now. Just going to lay it right on the back side of my ornament. We're going to do a top stitch all the way around our ornament. This not only will add your hanger if you want to do that now, but it'll also close our opening so we don't have to hand sew our opening. You could also do any quilting that you wanted to. This would be a great time to do that. So one ornament I'm going to leave completely blank. Another ornament, I'm going to use some of this Arteza fabric paint. And I'm going to paint the numbers on my ornament. Just bring you along and let you watch. I'm going to go through and just paint my number 2s on my ornament. So many different ways you could paint the little toilet paper rolls. You could do that. You could use all different kinds of colors. But I've decided to use glitter. So once I'm done painting this second number 2, I'm going to just let this dry until it's completely dry. Once it's dry, I'm going to lay down a couple sheets of paper because I make a huge mess with the glitter. And I'm going to be using some of these glitter packs and some Elmer's Glue All extra strong formula glue. I'm going to use the glue as a paint. And with a brush, I'm just going to go in and add some glue in the areas of the toilet paper roll. Now, because I'm really slow, I'm going to do mine sections at a time so the glue doesn't dry. If you're fast, you might be able to paint in the whole toilet paper roll with your glue and then add your glitter. Just going to work in sections just like this. And I think it's pretty safe to say I will be seeing glitter in my studio for probably 2 more weeks after making this ornament. But that's okay. I love being sparkly with the glitter. I'll go ahead and finish the other toilet paper roll and come back when we're all done. Now, once the glue is completely dry, you can just take a dry brush and remove any extra glitter that has stuck around on your ornament. And that's it. You're done with this one. Now let's move over and do some applique. And we're going to do applique the simple way. We're going to be using this Heat and Bond Ultra Hold in the red package because it is permanent. So we will not have to sew down our small little applique parts using the red package of Heat and Bond. We're going to take our pattern and we're going to flip it over. We're going to be tracing from the back side with our Heat and Bond. So on the smooth side of the Heat and Bond, I'm going to trace all of my pieces. giving myself some space in between my pieces so I can cut them apart. You could do all of the individual pieces of the toilet paper roll. I'm just going to combine the toilet paper roll into one bigger piece. For the applique ornament, we just need a blank ornament. So on some white fabric, I'm just going to trace a blank box and sew my ornament without anything on the front. We'll add the applique in just a minute. At the iron, we can go ahead and bring over our fabrics. We're going to apply our heat and bond templates on the back side of our fabric. Make sure to follow the instructions for pressing that come on the package. And now we can cut out each one of our shapes directly on the line. Remove the paper from the back and you're ready to apply it to your ornament. So now you can get fun and arrange your pieces any which way you would like. And all we have to do at this point is press our applique. Now, if you want to stitch in your applique, make sure to use the Heat and Bond light. It comes in the purple package. That Heat and Bond, you will have to sew down your pieces. It's not permanent, but this is quick and fast. Then you can decorate your ornament any which way you like. And I'm going to come back in and just add some details in the toilet paper roll section with a fabric marker. And that's it, y'all. There's 3 easy ways to make this ornament. I cannot wait to start seeing some of your pictures over on the Creative Crew. Have fun with this ornament, everybody. Merry Christmas. We'll see you really soon. Bye.